Hello everyone, welcome to Settlers 7, Paths to a Kingdom. I will be playing the campaign today and going through each mission and showing off what's going on with this game. I've played this game quite a lot throughout the years. This game has been out for quite a few years and I have definitely been playing it a lot. I always find myself just coming back to this game. It's a lot of fun. Um, but yeah, we're going to be going through the campaign and showing off what's going on with that. So let's start the first mission.
Many ages ago, the most prized possession in the kingdom of Tundria was not land, nor livestock, nor gold, but the people's crown. A crown only awarded to those kings and queens who ruled their lands generously and kindly. But wars and greed had corrupted the hearts of many of its monarchs, leaving the crown without a worthy emissary. And so it was locked away, hidden, until one day a worthy new leader was to be found.
You have sent for me, Father?
I have, my child. Come. Your greatest wish is about to come true. The kingdom of Tandria lies in disarray. King Balderus has been exiled from his lands by Lord Wolverine and his Dark Knight Dracorian. Together they now seek rule over his kingdom. That is, if we let them. Zoe, this is the moment you have been waiting for. This is your chance to become queen. Go to Tandria and colonize it, and I shall crown you ruler of your own kingdom.
I shall, Father. I shall do as you wish.
Desire, how wonderfully blinding you are.
And so, Zoe took to Tandria to meet with an old friend and ally of her father's. He was to help her with the difficult task of colonizing the unruly kingdom of Tandria.
Welcome to Tandria, Princess Zoe. I have been eagerly awaiting your arrival.
Then you must be Bors. My father spoke very highly of you. He said you know Tandria like the back of your hand.
His Majesty is too kind, but indeed I do know a thing or two about these lands.
Excellent. Then perhaps you can advise me on how to begin my conquest.
I shall be at your service, my lady. I am always here to help you, Princess. Let us see if there are any useful resources around. Ha! We are lucky. There are large piles of stones and lots of trees nearby. This will give you an easy start with your first settlement.
Okay, well, here we are. Gotta do the normal tutorial type stuff.
Excellent! Good navigation means good overview. The key to success. This village was once a buzzing town with happy settlers. But after Lord Wolverine sent Tandria into disarray and expelled our beloved king, Many abandoned their villages in fear of looters and pillagers. Princess Zoe, I suggest that you first rebuild this village and return Mohnfelden to its former glory, as it was once under its king.
Alrighty, so first of all, we got to start out with some stone. Got a stone mine over here. So these buildings, they usually come with like 3 slots that you can attach different things to them, and they don't have to be the same thing. But for this tutorial, we're gonna do 3 stone miners or quarries. And then a constructor will come by and build the building. I always like to sit here and watch these guys build. It's pretty cool animation. Once the building's done being built, then they could start building the add-ons to the main building. There we go. And so we've got 17 citizens total, and 13 of them are employed. So we got our citizens coming over here taking on the new jobs.
Great! Your stone cutters have gathered enough stones for the moment. Stones are very important resources, so always try to keep an eye on your stock. Now you should build residences to provide enough living space for your settlers. Well done, Princess. You have mastered the first step in reconstructing Mohnfelden. Living space as of now shall no longer be an issue for these villagers. Now we urgently need wooden planks.
These lodges are done pretty much the same as all the other buildings. Just gotta, sometimes it can be a little finicky finding the right spot to put them. I usually like to do 2 woodcutters and 1 sawmill. The woodcutters will go out and they will actually cut down the trees, so you can run out of trees on a map, and the sawmill will turn the cut wood into planks. Later on in the game, you can get foresters that will actually replant the forests. So these storehouses allow you to transport goods throughout your settlement, and you're definitely gonna have to build a lot of them as you play. So usually putting them along the main roads is best. So what they do is they transfer goods from one storehouse to the next one, and then from that one to the next one. So over here, whenever these woodcutters produce wood, they're going to take it to the storehouse, and then the sawmill will get the logs from the storehouse and cut the planks, and then put them into the storehouse, and then from there it'll just kind of chain to the rest of the storehouses. Watching these guys work is always fun.
Excellent. You have successfully established plank production. Besides stones, planks are also extremely important for construction. Princess, I fear we are not alone. Ramirez, one of Lord Wolvering's minions, is hiding out in the area.
What does he want?
He most likely wants to cross our plans.
Perhaps if we talk to him, we can come to an agreement.
With all due respect, my lady, one cannot negotiate with criminals.
Then what do you suggest?
Action, my lady! It will speak louder than words.
Then so be it.
Take a look over there, Princess. This is Ramirez's hideout. I suggest we surprise him and strike first. For that, we need an army.
Don't dare to come closer, young princess, or I will crush you like a little bug.
To build an army, you need food. So, let us set up a production line for bread that will prepare us for the next step.
So these grain barns are going to need a lot of room because they're actually going to come out and plant their grain in the grass, and you have to put it out on green areas. Some maps they won't have any green, and that's infertile soil, so you won't be able to have any farms there. As for the windmills, you don't have to have them on fertile soil, so usually what I do is I try to save as much of the fertile soil for the grain barns and then leave the windmills on the infertile soil. But on this map we don't have that to worry about because everything's green. Now it says build at least one grain barn. I usually go a lot more than I need. I always try to make sure there's a storehouse close. So anytime these guys mine with their any stone right here, they gotta run it all the way over here to this storehouse here. So if I could get something a little closer, it might make it easier for them. Same thing with the grain barns.
Congratulations! You have successfully established flour production. Now, to bake bread, you need a bakery. Great! Now you are able to produce bread. Your general is currently deployed at your castle, but he alone is too weak to attack Ramirez's camp. Use bread to hire mercenaries at my tavern and reinforce your general. I will spend the required coins for you.
So when training new soldiers, you got to make sure you have enough of a population to do so, and then whatever they require. So pikemen cost gold, regular food, and people. So we're gonna have to build some more houses so that way we could hire more pikemen. Once they're trained over at the tavern, then they go to your general and wait there. Oh yeah, we could easily take this guy. So battles are kind of done automatically. You just have to send your generals where you want them to go. And if someone's attacking you, your generals will come out and defend automatically.
The victory is yours, but next time you shall not be so fortunate.
Well done, my lady. You now have your first soldiers under contract, and I would say that your display of military swiftness was rather impressive. This will be a warning to Ramirez.
What exactly is it that Ramirez and Lord Wolverine are fighting for?
They are thieves and bandits. They want nothing less but to steal Tandria away from its people. It was them who drove the beloved King Balderus from these lands.
But I heard King Balderus was a tyrant, that he was cruel and reckless to his people.
Utter no such lies. His Majesty was a kind and wise man, merely misunderstood by his people.
You were successful.
Well, that was the first mission. I mean, it was just a tutorial. This game really does get in depth as you play further on, because it starts introducing trade and technologies and other other generals, so you can start strategizing with different generals and attacking certain areas. Then it comes up with the victory point system, so you could actually win the game without even fighting at all and going all into science or into trade, and you could win the game without even hiring a single soldier. And then there's other games where you can win just by conquering. So this game, this is just barely scratching the surface of what this game is, and it introduces you to all those elements slowly on as you play the campaign. So definitely it's worth sticking around and taking a look at a few other of the missions. Thank you for watching this first mission, and well, hope to see you on the next one.